GTO body. Now it's all finished up. I've got the steering column here to finish prepping. Got it all apart here today. So ready to get this all prepped up for some semi-gloss. We've got these two splash aprons here. They go down underneath the rear bottom of the front fenders. They're nice and crusty on this back side. We'll get those things prepped up. We'll get some satin black. The hood is now all ready. I talked about these, about taping, sanding on either side of this peak. Get this peak nice. Feels nice and sharp now. Same way with up here. This one is not nearly as defined as this down here. This is really raised, but this continues that peak all the way through right here. So you want to be able to at least see that in the paint when you're all done. So we've got that all in there. Right here, it fades off into nothing. So I've sanded it into nothing here. You can feel it as you come back up on top of the scoop. Hood is ready. All the other components are all ready now. Get these ready to go here. Making progress. I'm going to prep these some here today, and then I'm going to seam seal. Seam seal around the door seams. I've showed before. I'll show this as I go. I'm on the bottom of this quarter to rocker. All the standard areas. These cars were all seam sealed. Areas like this. These are all seam sealed. Right here. This went all the way down here, all the way across this whole bottom. I said before, if you look inside, this is the trunk floor, side of taillight opening. That's what this is right here. This outside part, that is trunk floor. This up here is the taillight panel. They're spot welded together here. So we'll seam seal that edge. Come right up around. Seam seal right up through here where the quarter panel meets the taillight panel here. We'll get those all done. I'll bring you back then. We get everything all sealed. Alright, it's Sunday here, about 12:30 right now. And we did some seam sealing today. Good day for the seam seal, just a few hours in here this morning. This is what I use. Just to focus. Napa brand, Martin Sr. 4313. Universal Gray Firm Seam Sealer. Some of you might notice that that stopper in the end is an old headlight switch from a 70s GM car. Anyway, that's what I use, and I always have a little bit of lacquer thinner handy. Some rags. And the way I apply this is put it on with the caulking gun, just a very small bead. Dip your finger in the lacquer thinner and start to spread. You don't have to be perfect. The factory wasn't perfect. The factory was actually very messy. This one went all the way around here. This seals the taillight panel to the floor pan and to the quarter panel. We got up here. Some of this was bad here. Of course, down here on this body line. This one you want to be pretty neat with. Just seal the rocker panel to the quarter. That comes inside the jam here. Right on around. Same up here on the front, where the front post comes down to the rocker panel. That all gets sealed. Same way on the door. All the way around on the door. Remember, I always say I want to make this look nice, meaning I don't want to put so much on that I lose this line where the outer skin laps over the inner panel, the shell. So we got all this side. Same way over here. Nice and neat. I'll take a little bit of sandpaper where I got a little lacquer thinner on here, and I'll just scuff that a little bit after the seam sealer dries. You do not want to sand your seam sealer. You'll pull your edges loose, then you have an issue with it. See all the way on the bottom of the doors too. It is, I hope you can see it. I don't know what the focus is. I can't really see the camera, but this is what we've got. You can see this nice defined line here. I like to be able to see that. So many times when guys do body work, they'll fill that in. Then when you paint it, it looks like it's been customized. Some people like the smooth look, but on a restoration, you're not supposed to have that. You should be able to see these spot welds. I'll pick it up. That's where we're at today. Got all the seam sealer done. I'm done now for the day. Going to have some lunch. I'm going to let all this dry. Coming tomorrow, I shot a little bit more primer on these rear quarters. I had some touch-ups. I had it in the gun, so I went ahead and used it. Same on both sides. We'll scuff those down. Add down a little more work right here. This car has so many compound curves and angles. I like what I have now. This should be the last of the body work. But you know, I can never really say that with this one, so we'll see how it pans out. Bring you back tomorrow when we try to finish this one all up.